We've got Gemma here for a reason. Gemma, the Leverton inquiry.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't know what it's all about. Is this about the politicians being corrupt, 3 of them? Weren't they bribed and paid off? I do know about this.
I hope
That
to
thing?
God you are called to the Leverton inquiry. That would be the best TV of all time.
Is Levington a place, then?
Is Levington a place? Yeah. Well, this is the Leverton inquiry.
I'm starting to realise the true consequence. If the only way is Essex, we are all knackered.
Have a look at this car. This is a driver that basically... He cleared his windscreen. How could he possibly have an accident when he's prepared that thoroughly?
Do you know what I did to de-ice my car? I'd boil like 3 kettles, and then when they were hot, just chuck one over it.
That can crack the window screen, though.
Excellent intervention from Gemma Collins, yeah? Why?
Because you're putting boiling hot water on cold, so it can crack.
I can't believe we're getting science.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed. We're doing a bit of science together. So hot water on cold, don't do it.
Yeah, because it will crack and shatter and it could be dangerous.
Because it expands too quickly, isn't it?
Yeah.
JC.
Yes.
JC, great to have you here.
Thank you.
What do you make of this Harry and Meghan thing? Because they don't like the press attention.
I feel that the best thing they can do, ultimately, in life, all you want is to see people happy. If they're happy in Canada, let them go to Canada.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
OK. Good.
Let them go and do a day's hard work and see what we all have to do.
I mean, Gemma...
Well, hang on. What's the last day's work you did?
Jimmy!
I suppose you fucked ours, yeah.
Jimmy!
That don't take a day.
But what's the average working day for the GC? Are you a legend?
Yes,
What do you do?
Well, I wake up at 4. Whoa. I do some meditation.
Boy, come on.
4 in the afternoon?
No, 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. I always wake at 4 because it's the only peace and quiet I get to, like, do my emails.
That's meditation now, is it?
Yeah.
Emails, meditation, yeah.
Well, yeah, I wake up, have a cup of tea, meditate, think, right, let's seize the day, do my emails, and then literally...
Back to bed for 5 hours.
No. I'll be picked up about 7 o'clock. I go into my boutique, I sort the stock out, then I'll have some TV work, meetings, I do a podcast.
What's your podcast?
Jimmy! It's the #1 podcast.
For
Gemma
who?
Collins' podcast.
You can get loads of information on there. Gardening, crystals. Gemma's mum pops on with some advice.
Yes. It's the next best thing out there that will change your life.
Yeah, but will it make it better?
Because you have a lot of paparazzi following you.
All the time. I've had to move 3 times. I always give people a fake address now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
How do they get to your house?
Well, just as... That's a good question. Sometimes I get followed. I have been followed. You know...
Sometimes they just follow the Deliveroo driver.
Yeah. Me and Stormzy are the only people in the UK to have a Deliveroo Platinum card.
Whoa.
Deliveroo Platinum, tell me everything about this. Because it used to be the thing was like the Nando's black card was the shit.
Yeah,
What's this?
It's only me and Stormzy.
Do you have to eat together?
No. I'd love to eat
What do you
with
get?
Stormzy.
Is it free Deliveroo?
I think it's like £12,000 a year.
Whoa.
Or it might be 6,000.
Wow. And we're sort of halfway through January, so that's gone now.
Yeah, that went weeks ago.
What's your favourite? What's your go-to on Deliveroo?
I've got to say, I love a bit of Pizza Hut. I'm not going to lie, I do
Old
love
school.
a pizza. Or the brown derby from Wimpy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the best.
The
brown derby. Donut, ice cream on top, loads of chocolate sauce and lashings of nuts.
Lashings of nuts. That's what they do in Saudi Arabia, isn't it?
You're a vegan, yes?
Well... Jimmy, I started off being a vegetarian. I'm more vegan now because I've then become very aware lately
Bullshit,
of how...
sorry.
No, recently I was shown how the cows are treated to get the milk. Hence, I now drink oatmeal every day.
Have you seen what they've done to those oats, though?
And if the real truth was told of how they get milk from cows, trust me, no one would be drinking it.
How do they get milk from cows? Because I think they milk them.
No.
The only time I've got interest in football is when Peter Crouch and David Beckham are playing, and basically...
Such a weird mix.
That famous heartthrob, Peter Crouch.
I love that dance he does.
That dance he does?
That's not it.
You're the only one.
You're thinking of dressage.
I love Spurs, that's who I support.
Right.
Who
And they're
plays
not
for
playing,
Spurs?
are they, in the Euros?
They're not playing in the Euros, no.
As a Spurs fan, you'll know that the Spurs manager left this week. His name was...
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho. He's got quite a
fancied
Cockney
him.
accent now. He's really picked up English, Jose Mourinho.
Or is it Harry Redknapp?
Harry Redknapp.
That's it. I love Harry. I
He's
love
gone.
Harry.
John's team, what do you think the nation would be talking about?
The snow.
Oh, Gemma, straight in there.
Well, because it was like really changed all the colour of the country and stuff.
How do you mean it's changed the colour of the country? Is it quite insightful?
No, because when you look out your window, like obviously there's grass and there's grey buildings and like you drive through London, but when it snows, it's beautiful. So I think that's a hot topic to talk about.
That's good.
It's a cold topic.
Can I just say something?
Are you on the way to a wedding now?
No. It's especially for you.
Well, thank you
Because
very
you look like
much.
the man from Del Monte in that suit.
Thank you.
But basically, you know...
You said yes a few times, I would imagine.
Basically, the church... Oi, oi, pack it in. The church has this thing, you know, we will welcome anyone through our doors and everything. And really, a lot of people hide in the church. You know, you've got a lot of these people that work in churches. You see documentaries on it. They've molested children when they have been in their church.
Right.
So I don't think the church has the right to turn around and say, if you're gay, you can't get married in the church, because what goes on in a lot of churches isn't 100% anyway. Take that.
Yeah, we're good. Of course, I know what you mean. A lot of what happens in churches ain't 100%. That's a fact. Gemma, what do you make of Trump?
One, how the hell did he get...
Your fake 10 recipe.
Yeah. One, how the hell did Donald Trump get to be president?
Oh, sorry, you missed that.
You're so late on that.
Sorry.
Gemma, seriously, that years
But
ago.
1 minute he's in Trump Towers.
Yes, he was the presenter of The Apprentice.
Yeah.
And then he became...
President.
Yeah.
There's
4
hope
years
for
ago.
me yet. There's hope for me yet.
Yes!
What, would you run for office?
Well, I think I could do one day. If Donald Trump can do it, the GC can do it. He clearly is very strange. And he's
good
the
point.
President of the United States.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is a concern and a worry.
I like the way you talk to me like I've just arrived from space.
She doesn't know about Brexit yet.
Well, the reason I'm talking like this because I'm having to think as I'm talking.
Yeah, it's a
to you.
nightmare, isn't it?
But why is there a war there? Because they've caught Osama bin Laden.
Good question.
They've caught Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
So what's what they fighting for now?
Basically,
That's a good
the
question.
Taliban don't like fun.
No, it's at war with Afghanistan because they've got loads of grit. and that is what Britain needs every winter, doesn't have enough grit, and that is why Britain is in Afghanistan getting all the grit.
I just think it's all a waste of money. Like, you know, these wars cost money and stuff, surely.
They do. It's a waste of money.
It's
You're
a
the people
waste-
that gave us vajazzles. Let's not start.
I'll let you off.
I get it. TV licence is going up, gas is going up, electric's going up. Share it with someone, but don't bring paperwork into the eventual demise of your love.
I think it's respect. If you actually marry someone, it shows that, you know, there's respect there.
Right.
Because You know, listen, you get a nice ring out of it, and not only that, basically, you have a fantastic day. But if you've been with someone for years and they can't even get down to Tiffany's and buy you a decent ring, get them gold.
Do you not know where Tiffany's is?
Yeah, Bond Street.
Nip down and get one yourself then, love.
I'm not saying that. I can buy my own ring. I think it's really boring, full stop. And what is the Olympics going to do for us? What's it all about?
I don't know what... I don't know where to begin.
But how is it going to change our lives? It's not.
It's not going to change your life, no.
No. It's not going to change my life. You know, we've got the football, we've got the tennis, we've got dancing on ice. What more do you need?
GC, have you ever been hacked?
I have had incidents where I've been talking on the phone and I feel like someone has tapped in.
Well, you just chatting to someone else, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Are you saying you've been chatting on the phone and someone else got a word in edgeways?
Yeah.
Hang on, who's that? Grab those. There you go. Perfect, lovely. Hang on. GC, you grab those.
Oh, and they're light.
0.5%.
They're not vegan. I'm going to have to try this, aren't I? Because I'm on this show.
You haven't taken much convincing. If you're a vegan, I totally respect
I tell you what, they are delicious, though.
No, leave it. Leave it.
No, if you're a vegan.
No, they are delicious. Have you tried it?
No. I respect you as a vegan. I couldn't allow you. Don't feel compelled because you're on the show, Gemma.
Rob, so delicious.
It really is nice.
Oh, that's everything you want, isn't it?
It's like, because it's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob, please. All right, let me just smell it.
No, have a taste. Go
Oh,
in.
yeah.
There weren't many cat.
What do you think, Harriet?
I don't want to be a dick, but try and be a vegan.
Well done.
Are you a vegan?
Yes. Yeah,
OK, so that's how a vegan would deal with that situation.
Well... It feels to me like someone at Muller is an alcoholic and they've caught him drinking at his desk and he's gone, what? No research.
The thing that is concerning, like, everyone's going on about the smell, but what if there is some bad stuff in that gas that has got into our bodies if you did breathe it in and it's like eating our organs and you don't know it?
Could be melting our brains.
It could be, People my age don't really watch the news because they find it boring.
How old are you?
32. Every night sometimes I go on YouTube and I came across this guy, right, called David Icke.
Yes.
And I've been watching him and he's really
Well, this explains a lot.
You're his target audience, Gemma.
Am I?
Yes, you are exactly the sort of person he's trying to reach.
He is fascinating. He has said Beyonce isn't real.
But...
And basically, we are all run by aliens. Like, there's aliens living amongst us in this country, like reptiles, which... See, why do you know to do that? Why do you know? He says that. David says they pull off their... he shows it on the thing.
They pull off their faces?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine when you take the fake tan off, it looks different.
Yeah. Why should we just believe that this gas has just come? Why did it come? What is it doing to us?
You sound like you've just smoked your first joint.
I haven't.
Your turn first. What do you like the look of?
Let's have the picture of Gemma.
OK. There we go. Here's your related question. Most people think their life would make a good reality TV show. True or false?
False.
Do you think false? You don't think people think...
Only if you're from Essex.
OK. I can tell you the answer is false. Only 28% of people think their life would make a good reality TV show. What's better, Geordie Shore, Towie or Made in Chelsea? That's a bit like saying, what's more fun to catch, TB, diphtheria or rickets? Gemma, do you think you judge people by their shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's an Essex thing.
It's an Essex...
No, what it is, if you're looking at someone as the next potential husband or date or whatever, you have to look at his shoes.
Well, take a look then.
No, from your shoes, they're nice shoes. They're smart, they're clean, they're tidy. They look expensive. That means you're all right.
That means I'm... John, shoes.
I've got shoes on, but that was such a graceless move, though. I thought, you know, I don't want all my swaps to fall out of my back.
Yeah.
Not many people get John a new hamstring. Because that one has snapped.
Not many people know that John Richardson's got a wooden leg.
Yeah, they're nice.
A bit close to your face, that's your problem with these shoes, isn't it?
Yeah, you're...
Are you broken? Josh, what are you rocking? What have you got?
Yeah, they're all right.
This is actually quite comfortable.
Not for me.
You have to have, like, pointy-toe shoes or loafers out of Russell and Bromley, and then you're all right in Essex.
Do you know that saying in Essex at the end of the sentence doesn't just make it right?
You're right. We always say it.
John's team.
The referendum.
Oh, well.
There's this bloke called David Cameron. There's this referendum's come about, and we've got to sort it out. And this is where I'll come to you.
Because
I know what the word is, but I don't know really what a referendum is.
It's like getting your news in Braille and you're wearing gloves.
They're saying we're going to have a referendum, which is a vote on whether we're in or out of Europe. That's what
Oh,
David
that's what it was
Cameron's
about. Yeah, I know now.
That's it, yeah.
I think what we're proving here is that there should not be a referendum on Europe.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, isn't it?
How long did you last in the jungle, Gemma?
Well, it was genuinely 6 days, but you only saw, I think, about 2 or 3. Yeah, I actually went to the Bush Tucker trial and asked Bob if he could bring me a Diet Coke, and they said no. Unfortunately, I said, I'm really sorry, I'm not going to be able to do this. I've got to go.
What shoes you got
I'm
on? So we want you to judge these shoes,
Right,
Gemma.
I'm
Judge
going to be
these
like
shoes.
Simon Cowell now. Have these shoes got the X Factor? Yes, they have. But I'm not looking at him as a potential husband.
Why not?
Because I'm with someone now.
Oh, my God!
You don't know.
Put your shoe away, Reg, you're not in the game. Do you mean I wasted my time putting my shoe on?
Let's have Silvio Berlusconi.
OK, this week it was reported that 76-year-old billionaire and former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi is suing a magazine for photographing him with a harem of beautiful young women. So we asked our studio audience, do you find powerful people more attractive, yes or no?
Yes.
You know that book, 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
The guy
Mainly
that was in it was a very powerful... Like, he did turn out to be a weirdo, but he was really powerful, and he had that hold over that woman, and it just shows you that women do like that sort of thing.
Wasn't so much a hold as a clamp.
Yeah. The rules of Carrot in a Box are simple. You both have a box, but only one of the boxes has a carrot in it. The aim of the game is to end up with a carrot. It's a game of bluff. OK, Catherine, in a moment, I'll ask you to look in your box. If you don't have the carrot, then you have to bluff Gemma into her giving you her box. But ultimately, it's Gemma's choice whether she keeps her box or swaps it with your box.
Okay.
So, Catherine, look in your box.
Yep.
OK, Catherine, you want a carrot. Gemma, you want a carrot. Let's play. Carrot in a box.
I can confirm, Gemma. There is a carrot in my box.
Right, I know a blag when I see one. I used to be a car dealer. There's a carrot in that box.
Yes, there is a carrot in the box.
Yeah, there is. There is a carrot in the box.
You're right.
I know that there's a carrot in that box by the first bit of conversation you did.
I told you there's a carrot in the box, yeah.
Yeah, but I think you were saying that to blag me. I could be wrong, but I do think there's a carrot in that box.
Would you lie to GC?
No, I wouldn't.
But you want the carrot.
Listen, babes, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Literally a carrot in my fanny and the box.
I think there is, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, never been surer.
You've never been surer?
I thought the aim of this game was to tell if there's a carrot in the box.
Yes.
Right.
That is the aim of the
I
game.
think there's a carrot in that box. Can we lift the lid and can I sit back down, honey? Please. Just this game thing excites me out. No? Yeah. I do think there's a carrot in that box.
I'm sorry, and your complaint is you've been standing up for too long. Fucking hell, GC.
Put me out of my misery. Open that box and let me sit back down, please. Next to Robert.
To be fair to Gemma, she's got a long journey home. She'd give her cab driver free addresses.
Gemma, it's your decision. Do you want to swap with Catherine's box or do you want to keep your own?
Swap the box. The carrot's mine.
OK, all right. Is there a carrot in that box?
Yeah! Well done, Gemma.
That means the winner of carrot box is Gemma!
See?
She won a carrot.
It was the psychology. You're good.
Oh, my God. Put it up again. It's the same colour, isn't it?
Listen, I'm too clued up.
I'm not. I could learn a lot from you. People lie to me all the time, and I don't know until I'm pregnant.
What age were you when you moved out?
31.
You moved out last year.
Yeah, they started putting the news on.
No, right, the best thing...
You moved out last year.
Well, the best thing about living at home with my mum and dad was I used to ring them from the bedroom and say, can you put the kettle on and stuff like that. And I know it sounds really bad, but we are from Essex and that's what you do there.
But what if you, well, in that paper when you get back, because I think the hardest thing would be making excuses. If you want to bring someone back and you live with your parents and you've got to pretend they're like your housemates.
Just do it in your front room.
I moved in here quite young, yeah.
Hang on.
Hang on a second.
Hello.
Just do it in the front room.
If your mum and dad are upstairs, just take them in the front room.
Just take him in the front room. What a lovely thought.
Yeah, this is a weird one. I know I'm usually upstairs and you're down, but I'm downstairs shagging and I am gasping.
What's the most common thing people lie about? What do you think, GC, in your experience?
Definitely their age.
How? Sorry, I can't ask.
I'm 38 years old.
And you've been on the telly. You've been in our lives for 10 years. It's great.
What have you learned over those 10 years? Have you ever lied in those 10 years?
Yeah. Well, I was engaged.
To Rami?
Yes.
I remember.
And it's a terrible thing, but I could admit it.
Go on.
I went to Vegas. Arch called me up from his hotel room and he said, hello, do you want to come down to the room to see me?
What's going on?
What's going on? Was you out there on your own? Was Rami there?
No, Bobby was in the room.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby's on the show
your
with me.
mate
It was
Bobby,
on
yeah,
Towie.
okay.
So I say to Bob, oh, Bob, just going to pop down to get us a drink from downstairs. So he's like, all right then, babe, I'll have a pina colada.
Oh, no.
So Bobby don't know I'm going to see Arj.
Have a penis colada.
I had a very, very, very good penis colada, yes. And Bobby covered my back.
Bet Arj did as well.
Did Bobby ever get his drink?
No, Bobby was left gasping.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't.
No, I mean, it's terrible, but you do silly things when you're young.
It wasn't silly. Arj is your true love. And what happens in
Basically.
Vegas stays in Vegas, so you're good there, I
Yeah.
think.
It definitely hasn't stayed in Vegas.
Yeah, I think people must lie about sleeping with people.
Well, that number 9 on the list is how many people they've slept with.
Yes. I mean, I've got a point.
That's number 9. We're looking for the number 1.